Okay, Miss Johnson, let's talk about the abuse. There was no drugs in my house. I didn't play that. There was no drugs in my house. Precious, no, I would whoop her ass if she was going to bring some drugs up in my house. You know what I'm talking about. I'm referring to specific sexual and physical acts involving Precious. Well, why you ain't say that? Yes, that. Well, what you want to know? According to Precious files, it seems she has now had 2 children by your boyfriend, the late Carl Kenwood Jones, who is also her father. Yeah. This is accurate. Yes, Miss Weiss. I need to know why you're here. You've been calling this office saying you want to be reunited with Precious and your grandchild. Now, I really need to know what's going on in that home. Now, Miss Weiss, I know we got to discuss that, but let me tell you, you say I've been calling and wanting to see Precious and my grandson. You goddamn right I want to see them because they belong to me, okay? Now, there was a time that Precious had everything, and I done told her that. Me and Carl, we love Precious. You need to know that. We love Precious, and we had dreams. Precious was born right around the time Miss West's son got killed. It was the summertime. Yeah, she was born in the summertime. Right? Remember that? I was born in November. November. Yeah, that's right. My Scorpio child. You know, them Scorpios, they can be tricky. Now, I'm not saying that they lie. I'm not saying that. But you just gotta watch them. Can we talk about the actual acts of physical and sexual abuse that occurred in your household? When it first began, where did it happen, and how did you respond? Precious was a little girl. Try and remember how old you think she was. She was 3 years old. And I had been giving her the bottle. And I was giving Carl the titty. Because my milk didn't dry up in my breasts. Not because of her, but because Carl was sucking on him. And that's what made my milk stay in my breasts. And I thought that was for hygiene. Now, I did everything that my mother taught me to do for my child. And that's what I did. See, you sitting here and you trying to judge me. I'm not judging you, but you're asking me for money and you're asking me to be reunited with your grandson. But Miss Weiss, I don't like the way that you looking at me. You got this bitch looking at me like I'm some kind of fucking monster. We don't talk like this in my office. I didn't want her sipping after him because it was nasty. And the things he was, it was just nasty, Miss Weiss. I had a man. And I had a child. I had to take care of both of them. Okay. Do you think I wanted Carl to touch my child? I would lay my child. I would lay her on the side of me, on this pillow, and it and it had this little white writing on it. And it said her name because she was precious. And I would lay her on that pillow. And girl, he would be laying on the other side. And then we would start doing it. And girl, he had reached over and he had touched my baby. And I asked him, I said, girl, what are you doing? And he told me to shut my fat ass up and that it was good for her. And what did you do then? I shut my fat ass up. I don't want you to sit there and judge me, Miss Rice. You shut up and you let him abuse your daughter. I didn't want him to abuse my daughter. But you allowed him to hurt her. I didn't want him to hurt her. I didn't want him to do anything to her. I wanted him to love me. Because that was my man. That was my fucking man. That was my man. But he wanted my daughter. And that's why I hated her so much. Because the man that was supposed to be loving me, man that was supposed to be making love to me, was fucking my baby. And she made him leave. She made him go away. And whose fault is that? It's this bitch's fault because she had my man and she didn't say nothing. She didn't scream. She didn't do nothing. And so all the stuff that she telling you that I did, who's gonna love me? Who's gonna love me? Who's gonna love me? Since you got your degree, since you know everything. Who's gonna make me feel good at that? So when you get your little notepad and you write your little notes in your notebook, and you want to know why I did it and who I am, it's because I didn't have nobody.